Welcome back to the 10-foot foam and fabric kayak. I can say foam and burlap. All right. So what I have done here is got my cloth in. I ordered off Amazon. Had to pay $1 more per yard, but that's not a big deal. Just Walmart was running out, or ran out, and I didn't want to wait for them to get it back in. So I got it laid out about as much as I think I can do. Without having problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of re-roll my glue on here. Make sure the camera's running because you only got one chance at doing the video, because if it ain't running, can't undo the boat. Start over. Oops. Yeah. Make sure whatever you got this sitting on is okay to get glue on it. This wood right here that it's sitting on is going to be fascia for my home. I'm going to do a remodel project here pretty soon, and I want to start grabbing product so that I don't have to wait for product to come in or be available. And just get it on there. If you can get it on there thick, that's good too. I did dilute this a little bit. Make sure my shirt's not pulled up in the back. And this piece of fabric is not long enough to completely cover the whole bottom of the boat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and roll some glue on that area that I will be covering. And that way, if the fabric reaches, I got my glue down. If it doesn't reach, then I just have a little bit more sealant on the boat. And it's latex, so it's not like a latex glue, so it's not like you need to wear gloves. I started wearing gloves so I don't have to worry about getting it off my fingers. Pretty good right there. Put just a little bit of glue on it. Haha, just kidding. I could do some shout outs, I guess, while I'm doing this, but the problem is I can never remember anybody's full name of their channel because of my memory issues. So I guess I get some cue cards and start dealing with cue cards. But you all know who you are. I consider you all good friends. In between, I know y'all come watch in between playing the casinos and making pots and metal detecting. And one of my subscribers is a lady that lives on a cool little bayou there. And she has a nice live stream. And like I said, that's not fair of me to mention names if I can't remember to say it correctly, and I don't want to offend anybody. But you all know that I'll watch you and support you, and I appreciate you watching me and supporting me. Now let's watch some glue dry. Woohoo! Hell, I even got a brother that's got a channel. I can't remember the name of his channel. I know it's like his first name and a number. That's okay. People know me for years know that pretty much you look around, you'll see sticky notes everywhere on my calendar's got reminders for me to do things, for do this or do that. My Alexa just went off to remind me a friend's supposed to come by and pick up a couple of dozen farm fresh eggs from the ranch we just got back from. I don't know if how many of y'all saw that tree house on the water we just got back from. That thing is covered up with bass. And they do check you to see if you are doing catch and release. If you don't release the fish that you catch, or you're careless with the fish, you will be asked to leave. That's only fair. I mean, catch and release, you know, do what you've been asked to do, and all will be awesome. We had a great time. All will be good. Alright. So when we put this down, there are going to be parts of the fabric that it just won't mold around. And you're going to have to snip and snip here and cut there, and you're going to have to be creative and patient. If you don't have any patience, have somebody else do this for you. There we go. Yep. You start on one side, and, you know, keep going until you run into an issue, and then straighten that issue out. Try not to stretch the fabric. If you stretch it too much, that will cause you a problem too. You probably don't want to do this in a hot temperature either, because if your glue starts drying on you real fast, the next thing you know, you got big ugly wrinkles that you're not going to be happy about. Just experiment with it till you get it figured out. If you end up with any big bad wrinkles, you sand them out. Let's splash some glue. Some glue. As soon as that burlap gets wet, those little creases start to relax a little bit. This will be a long video, and it'll be important for anyone who's gonna build a Bowman fabric kayak, because First time I did one, you run across issues and you can't figure out why it's not working for you. And a lot of the videos I watched to figure all this out had so much time lapse in them. I spent all my time on the time lapse trying to slow it down to my pace so I could see it. You should see where, if you sanded this edge where the old burlap meets right there, you should be able to see just still a little bit of a transition, and you don't have to, you don't really have to double this up there. I mean, by overlapping that too much, you can. It's not super important. I sent somebody a text an hour ago. Now they're ready to talk. Once you get enough glue in this fabric, I mean, it's not going to be bulletproof by any means, but it will be pretty solid. If you look at that photo or the video of the tree house that we stayed at the ranch, you'll see my old 8-foot dinghy there I left for them to use. Damn, maybe almost 2 years ago. I can't even remember now. That's why I have to have dates on everything. I can't remember stuff. These things will last a long time. You put enough coats on them to make sure that all the little pinholes are filled so the water doesn't seep in there and rot out your fabric from the back. I mean, it's not likely that it'll rot out, but it could. Because if you soak this right, your fabric should all be pretty much soaked in glue and paint. But everything will give up in time. Hell, our offshore boat, people say, "Oh, it's got stainless steel on it. It should last forever." Like, yeah, about 10 years from being brand new. Within 10 years, the stainless steel started to rust. And every time we brought it home from fishing, we always had it washed down. We washed it down. I'm just gonna let the camera run till it runs out. I think which is about 17 minutes, so if it's too long for you, you're welcome to hit the fast forward button and fast forward through it, but otherwise you can stay and watch. If you dilute your glue, it will take longer for it to dry. You put it on full strength, it does dry quicker. it's also harder to roll. And if you don't wear gloves, you'll have all that fuzzy burlap stuck to your fingers instead of on the gloves. You will need a good pair of fabric scissors to cut this burlap with. Believe me, the cheaper scissors do not, they just don't cut it. And won't function. I'll leave you with a handful of aggravation. You don't need a roller tray. You can use one if you want. Just use a bucket. You'll get it figured out. It's not hard to do. See, I got a little bit of slack on here, so what I'm doing is just roll it back this way. The fabric's tied up against my phone. Give you another view. And then I'll move the camera again. Let's cut it down this way, see if that works. You just have to experiment. You may figure it out on this one end, and then you are good to go on the other end. I mean, of the skag. Seems like I didn't do that. It works pretty good.